Oh man, we are going to have an unbelievable day today. I was here last year, so if I look familiar, it's because I was here last year. So I wrote a book, and it's called Keep It Together, Man, for Dads with a Special Kid, and it's everything that I wish one of you would have sat me down 14 years ago and said, look, here's what you need to know, and here's what you don't need to know. Here's what you can get rid of, and keep this. And it's the trial and error. Plus, I have a hard time keeping anything serious, so the book's pretty funny. But it's been huge for us. And in any case, one of the great things about writing a book is you get a lot of feedback. And I love the feedback. Finding out what works for people, what doesn't work. But one of the things, so the conference today is about balance. And it's hard for parents to keep that balance. And one of the things that's the hardest thing, and I get this from a lot of feedback from my book, is that taking care of number one is really difficult, right? You've got your kids, you've got schools, you've got work, you've got friends, you've got family, you've got all kinds of stuff. And the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, and you haven't taken care of number one. And some of you might be wondering who number one is. And if you think it's your kid, it's not. And if you think it's your spouse, it's not. Number one is the person you look at in the mirror every morning. If you don't take care of number one, then things are going to fall apart. And so today at conference, there's all kinds of breakout sessions. You're going to love them, and you're going to learn about all kinds of things that you need to know about. But don't forget to take care of number one. I wish I could do a Rodney Dangerfield impersonation, but I can't. You got to look out for number one. Try not to step in number two. Taking care of number one so you can take care of everyone else. So you can have healthy relationships, so you can live your life. You got to take care of number one. Now, I'm a planner, right? But I'm also a history major, so I love information. I love statistics. I'm the guy that when I see a poll, I go, who did they poll to get that? Where did that come from? And I like to see things and dissect it and say, okay, how is this going to apply? One reason I love it is because, and there's not a lot of information on special needs families. I mean, there just isn't. But I love getting information and seeing if it applies to my family and my club, because we're all about making things better for all of us. So I came up with a list called 10 characteristics for shiny, happy parents. And this is universal. It doesn't matter if you're married, doesn't matter if you're single. This applies to everyone. First thing, actually I like to go number 10. Now I got this picture. This is from the fires that we had recently off of the 76 up there in the Fallbrook area. And I love this shot. Number 10 is selfless service. Shiny, happy parents help other people. Take the time to help people makes them happy, and it makes you even happier. Now, Harvard, they did a study, and they found that people that spend at least a little bit of time helping other people, if you're in that mindset of giving selfless service, 10 times more likely to be focused at work, 10 times more likely to be focused at school, and any activity that you're planning on doing. Also, people who consistently provided support for others were far more likely to handle their own stress, right? Times of high stress. Anyone out there have any stress in their lives? You're more likely to handle stress if you're helping other people. Now, don't overextend yourself, okay? When the conference is over today, you don't need to stay here and help clean up. When you get home, you don't need to go to your neighbors and do his lawn for the day. And you don't need to overextend yourself. We're talking about little selfless service moments. Okay. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others.